Back again, just wrapping up this Sunday session with part 7 here. Yeah, man. I did a little bit of shark scoping on the break. This guy's up $2,000. This guy's a good rag. He's up like a few grand. This guy's slightly winning. This guy's up $7,000, and I ran out of free searches. I don't really use shark so much, so I don't really pay for it. But yeah, it's kind of shitty. But we end up with a whole bunch of good regulars. Like, we end up with a whole bunch of good regulars at the very end. Well, you know, we got through 500 entrants, right? So I guess good regulars are getting lucky tonight on here. Like, usually we get a couple bad players, but they're all good regs on this table. Kind of cool to know. Shark Scope's great. So yeah, we're competing with a bunch of good regulars now. So, and this is one of the reasons why I need to work on heads up, because I can get this far. I'm happy with getting this far. I do it all the time. It's fine. I can do it. But heads up, I'm not so well versed, and I got to get better at it. Yes, I just have to get better at heads up. Because if I go heads up with these guys that are up thousands of dollars, I got to know what I'm doing, right? King 8-7. Ooh, King 8-7 with no spade. I think we just check here and fucking give up. I don't really think we do much here. This slams his range, his calling range here. If he's good, he's probably gonna be checking this ace a lot of the time, trying to allow me to bluff. Without a spade though, I think we're just done with it. Okay, we get a miracle card on the river, so that doesn't hurt much. We're just gonna call. Yeah, you had 2 pair. Chips you stand to gain are worth a lot less than chips you stand to lose, though, when you're final table bubbling. And I just proved to all these good regulars that I'm good just by showing down a straight when I just called. A lot of fucking players would overvalue this hand and raise. Bad players, right? But he played it well. So he played his hand really well. He should be checking this turn to keep his checking range strong in the small blind, so I can barrel, because a lot of players that don't know what they're doing and aren't thinking about in terms of ranges are going to be barreling on this card. Way too frequently. Yeah. Just losing all our money to a flush right now is not very good when we're in 5th place in chips. Like, it's pointless. All right. Yeah, I don't know. This I don't know if that's too passive or not. Like, I know, like, I don't think we, like, okay, so he makes it 5. We go back here. Oh. Let's try it again for a sec. Kind of an interesting spot. Oh, did we move tables or what? Doesn't look like it. I don't know why that's not working. 2, call, really tight. Call, I guess, but we gotta really be cautious here. Okay, we have a gut shot. This board's super duper duper coordinated. Middle pair is very, very underrated on this board texture. Might even be a check fold, to be honest. Like, fuck. As nitty as it sounds. I think versus a small bet, I'll peel, but versus large, we're going to fold on the flop. Alright, we're going to call this. It's a pretty good card to lead, but we have, like, fucking this pair, right? So, check, check. Check, check, turn. I think he's checking back with a lot of queens here. I think we'll just check. Ace deuce. Oh, he's getting after it with the ace deuce. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Definitely as the chip leader of the table, but yeah, that's. He's doing these 3.5x's. I kind of would like to know what's the logic behind these 3.5x. I know you're like leaning on the table, right? Because we can't really call unless we have a very tight range. But like, but he's varying his bet sizes between min raises and 3.5x. So what do we do with 3.5x with? Cut off hijack. Yeah, he has bets here. I don't think he's going to be checking range. Yeah, we're just a full table of good rags. I wish I had more searches. You get 5 a day on here for free on Sharkstop. Which guy? This is that BUSOVI4 guy. He's played like 2,500 tourneys on here, and he's up $7,000. So maybe not. What? Who's this guy? Oh, that's the other guy. This is the guy that he's slightly winning. Like, he's not a really bad player. He's just not a. He's not like a. He's a marginally. He might even be a bot, to be honest. That just breaks even to clear the bonuses. But like, yeah, this guy's up a bit. These guys could be bots. That's possible. Really good bots. I don't know. I don't know how the fuck this guy did that. Like, he just totally broke even for a long time. You know what? It probably happened is he was just a recreational break-even player, and then he started studying right around here. You know? Something like that. Or maybe he's a bot. Then we got this guy. Played 250 on here. He's up 600 to Coda. So, you know, that's okay, I guess. He has a 58% ROI. That's pretty good. He's better than me right now. Fuck. My ROI shit on here. Yeah, my ROI shit. Oh, I can't look. Yeah, it's like 20% or something like that. Because I moved up in stakes to like $16 and $20 games after I got a second place, and I just fucking threw it away. I just played it all the way down to like $300 at $16 games. Stupid. Bankroll management, right? Like, I just went on an awful run, which would have been fine if I had to stick to bankroll management. Like, there's nothing wrong with shot taking, but you gotta know when to cut it off. I was in such a fucking hurry to move up. I was in such a serious hurry to move up in stakes that I just took it overboard, didn't stop, figured I was going to get that nice big win and have a couple thousand, right? And I never came. I gave up. I quit playing after that for a while because I just didn't want anything to do with it for a bit. I just needed, after what I did, I just was pretty discouraged, I guess. But like, I lost like 40 or 50 buy-ins. So if I had been playing these games, it would have been what? $200. So I would have played it down to like 700-800, and then probably took a good win and got it up to 16 or 1700, right? And then, you know, I could have continued to shot take, but you know, of course I didn't do that. I've never actually like tried to play like every day, like 5 days a week or something like that, like, and put in like a lot of volume. I used to play like 8, 9, 10 tables on here at a time, but I quit doing that. So, because I just recognize now that what I'm not like, playing for a living or playing for money is not what I need to be focusing on. Playing to learn and get better is needs to be what I'm focusing on. And the way to do that is just play 4 tables, look at our charts, do analysis, You know what I mean? Just take her time. Just go slow. There's no rush, right? I'm not in any hurry. So yeah, that's all for fun. Like, I'm not in any real hurry, to be honest. As a matter of fact, like when it comes time to move up, when I feel like I'm ready, I'm just gonna take $5,000 of my own money and put it on whatever PokerStars or whatever, and like fuck playing 4,000 fucking tournaments to fucking get $5,000 built up at $3 games. I'm not doing it. I'll just take 5K and put it on here. No big deal. But that's not the day yet. I don't think I'm ready yet. I think 3 years of like constant study is probably a nice round figure before I do that. Yeah. 3 years. I'd like to hire a coach too, just to go over my game and try to identify some leaks eventually. Nothing like a table full of rags, passing chips back and forth. Nothing like a table full of rags. King 3 off. He's a good versus a good rag. Now he 3-bets. First 3-bet 23. Easy fold. But like this guy is getting after it, and he should be. Like he can be 3-bet like ace-6 suited here, ace-3 suited. Maybe even ace-5 offsuit, ace-4 offsuit. A lot of ace-x blocker bluffs here, and that'd be more than okay. This guy like 4-bets super duper small. What do you do this with? 4-bet like super small here, like aces, ace-king suited maybe, pocket queens, kings. Maybe some bluffs would be like queen 10, jack 10 suited. Aces. This guy calls. Okay. Interesting call. These guys might know each other too, as they play like 7,000 tournaments on here. 30 effective. 4-bets. These guys might have some kind of dynamic that I don't know about too. I can't say I would have found a call with ace queen here. Good blockers, I guess, to like ace king and whatever else. Just calling off there is kind of nuts. I just want to rewatch and see exactly what was going on there. Raise, 3-bet. More than okay. I just don't understand the call. He threw out min 4-bets, which is kind of weird. Most, like, everything in your range you would jam here, so it's kind of weird. This guy's a 71%er, and I'm raising into his blind. I might need to tighten up a little bit here and stop raising shit like this. Queen 9. Deuce 5, 10. There's some good. We can turn a lot of straight draws here. We have a spade, so we're semi-protected. Yeah, fuck. Let's just check. Not a really good barrel card for us. Check. This guy's kind of a calling station. Yeah, I figured we weren't going to get away with this one. Good call. What did he have? Just a lone 3, hey? Yeah, he's kind of a station. 4-3. Oh, he had a blocker. Yeah, I didn't think we were getting away with it, but he check calls, checks turn. We have a blocker to his flushes. Yeah, we had a pretty reasonable bluff on the river here, I think. I think like most, I could get most players off of, I think I could get most players off of their threes there. So, yeah, maybe I should have went for it. I'm going to take a note on this. Calls wide. We need to take a note on this. That he's calling pretty wide. I think it'd be intelligent. (10-8) suited. Cutoff, hijack, low jack, 30. I know it's an open. Like I know this is an open for sure. Like I'm 100% on it, but suited connectors go down in value in these spots. We're gonna start folding the bottom portions of our range. We're out of position to like pretty good regular guy here. That's hyper aggressive. He's playing like pretty loose. So check. This hand flops decently well. We really don't need to get too carried away, but like when we flop top pair here, if he bets, I think we just raise and get it in. Because we got to fast play this. I think he's can jam with like some good combo draws, etc. And maybe worse king X. So, but like yeah, we just want to just deny equity here with top pair. Just trying to play cautious, right? Like we didn't get this far to like slow play and ourselves into the corner. Okay, queen jack off is a limp call here. So limp call. A lot of players make the mistake of raising shit like this. But like these hands are great, like just a limp call with 9 deuce 8. Alright. 1. A lot of good things can happen here. We have a gut shot, overs, etc. Turn the nuts. Turn the effective nuts with the queen or a jack. Get rid of that. I think we need to respect this Fawdad guy because he seems to be able to make some pretty good hero calls there. With the 4-3 there, with the blocker, and yeah, I like it. The deuce of spades was not a very good card for us to barrel on though. Like I just... because it completes all his flushes. It's kind of like setting up the big blind's range, not so much mine. Yeah, it just wasn't the best. I think we have better hands to be bluffing with there. On the flop, it was great. It was a great bluff spot because we had the 9 of spades and kind of like we could turn straight draws and over cards pairs, like a pair of queens. So it was pretty good. But on the turn when it's the deuce, I just don't think we have that much barrels there. We probably have some for sure, but not queen 9. I don't think. If we ran it through PO solver, I don't think queen 9 would be barreling there at 100% anyway. And with ICM, of course, we're going to start like getting a little bit more conservative with some of these bluffs. But this guy's kind of a calling station, so yeah, we got to kind of be careful with bluffing versus him. Okay. Ace queen suited. This guy 3 bets. I'm just all in. So this guy rips. I'm over shoving. Yeah, we're all in. Oh, good. I was glad to look over at that 10 and see it was a diamond. To be honest. Very glad to see that was a diamond, not a heart. Ace, King, 8. No hearts on board. We can let go of this pair like immediately. Just like an immediate let go. Yeah. We have no backdoor equity really with any straights or flush draws, and it's a really good board for his range, not so much us, so just let it go. This is like a bottom of range calling hand normally versus hijack, I would imagine. Maybe we don't even call, actually. Small blind versus hijack, like 60, we'll say, is what I have. There's better charts out there, but I haven't got them yet. I'm going to get them small on preflopacademy.com soon. Small blind versus hijack for 60. Yeah, there's ones to fill in the gaps. Yeah, Jack 8 suited's a pure call at 60. And then at 4, T. 40. I think maybe we should be folding this hand. We're gonna check raise your shitload. But like this is one of our worst hands, so we can just go ahead and go with it. Okay, so oh man, they keep giving us these really good bluffs. For fuck's sakes. Yeah, just give up. Like it's a really good card for him. We got a good blocker in our hand too, so it's gonna make it more sick when he has the 6. Like for fuck's sakes, great blocker in our hand, top pair. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was checking Jack 8 suited at 40 on the small blind. First hijack, Jack 8 suited. Yeah, 40, Jack 8 suited. When do we start folding it? I know we do some point. 30. Okay, now it starts mixing at 30. Okay. That's pretty sick. That was pretty sick. 10-6 versus that. When you're running hot, I guess. Because we have the perfect blocker to the straight, and then we flop top pair on the turn. Or in the river, so. Have to call. Yeah, I find that I'm getting set up in these weird spots versus that guy tonight in like really good bluff spots, but then I need to know when to dial back my aggression. Like the 9 of spades is definitely better for the big blinds range. Like a flush completer, I think it was, and the straight completer, and yeah. We have a gut shot, but we already know this guy calls pretty light. So we really don't want to be barreling off too weak against him. Huh. 3-4. Fuck. We can't really do much with this. All right, so at least like we're gonna final table here soon. Hopefully, we can get a new position on the table with him on our right. Hopefully, they can do that for us. Yeah, just the way they have these tournaments set up on ACR, it's like we're so deep stacked, like down to the final 10. Like it, it's just really is good fertile soil for professionals, good regulars to like get down to the top 20. So that's probably why it's all good regulars. Like we were playing like a turbo, we probably have some more bad players due to the fact that variance plays a much bigger role in those. But yeah, these things are so fucking easy to get down to the final 2 tables. Like when you're studying a lot and you're pretty good at poker, right? Like extremely easy. Yeah. All right, here we go. We got some action here. Hopefully one of them is Queen Jack and one is Ace Jack or something, or King Queen. Yeah, King Queen. So we can burst this bubble. Finish this up. It's getting really fucking late on my end here. 2:30 a.m. Did not expect to stay up this late tonight. This tournament goes a long time. And to like pick one of the longest running tournaments that we have, and then final table it. Hopefully, like it's just kind of worked out that way. So. This guy's up more than anybody on the table. He's up $7,000 on here. So, yeah, this guy is decent profit. Nice graph too. Like, very nice graph. It's generally like I said earlier, like tight players tend to have these really nice linear type looking graphs. Just because it's the pretty low variance strategy they have. So. But you need to play like 2,500 games to get $7,000. That's a lot of work. Just straight up micros, eh? Straight up micro stakes. I think you get bored with these and want to move up or something. I don't know why you just play micros. Where's he from? Like, Belarus, yeah. You get a lot of these guys that are not even from the United States. And, yeah. Like, Belarus, the $7,000 US is probably quite, like, enough money to live on for a fucking year. Alright, well, here we go. Hopefully we don't bubble here, but we gotta rip. Maybe we don't rip it in. Fuck. Fuck's sakes, man. Do we rip it in? What's... Okay, yeah. I think it's fine. We're getting close to half average stack here. But I definitely want to review this one. We're going to mark this one to review. Nope. It hasn't showed up yet. I'm going to wait a sec. Ah, shit. Pocket 10s, like, for 25 versus cutoff. 3-betting small is pretty bad. Yeah, we just rip it in for 30 with 10s, yeah. A little bit of 3-bet, but we just have to rip it in. But like with the ICM, right? The ICM changes the shape of our range and how we do things. And I know we do a lot of flat calling with like pocket 9s through pocket kings on final tables. We do a lot of flat calling. So, yeah. We do a lot of flat calling to just reduce our variance with those pocket pairs. Try to just outlast the other opponents on the table. So, go ahead and raise this one. This one's a pretty good one. Okay, we got a tight small blind flat. All right, 2 pair. And this is a pretty dynamic board. We're going to have a lot of bad turn cards here. We're probably going to want to go pretty big. Yeah, we're just going to turn this into a 2-street hand. You might have a flush, but I think we just got to go with it. Top 2 pairs. Too good. Yeah. I just don't want him to be able to realize this. He's trying to realize his equity with a spade here by going small. This is what's happening, I'm pretty sure. So he goes nice and small, like a block, to see the turn with his spades. So we're not going to allow that to happen, of course. Especially this deep in a tournament. It's like, interesting block, though, that he does on the turn. Like, he probably had like the ace or queen of spades or something here, maybe. It's a flush completer. He's leading a deuce flush completer. It's kind of weird how he played that. A deuce flush completer. Like, the equities don't really significantly shift on the deuce. It was like the 6 of spades or the 8 or maybe the 10 of spades even, but like the deuce of spades, you just lead small. It just caps his range completely, and it just shows he probably had like some kind of jack 10 with a spade or something. Like, that would make a lot of sense. 10-8 with a spade, something like that. We are getting him, though. He's getting down there, so that's good. He got us with that fucking Jack 8 hand we bluffed, and he had a fucking 3. Or what? No, it wasn't Jack 8. No, he coolered us, kind of. It came 5-6-6. He had 10-6, and we made the Jack with a really good blocker on the river, and he bet large, and we called. Great calling spot. And then he got us with a good block, like a, not a great blocker, but he had a spade in his hand, and then like a pair of 3s. So, yeah, he got me, I got him. We're just getting each other back each way. It's kind of fun. All right. If he does one of those ridiculous raises, I'm going to be folding this. But yeah, we can call versus that. Okay. 10-9-3. Two-tone. No diamond in her hand. No straight draw. It's a very coordinated board. 10-9 fucking 3. With no diamond. He's going big here. Fuck, he has so much stuff with equity. This one I have no idea. I think I'm right. Because like anything that he has that he sizes up here, he's going to have a decent amount of equity anyway. At least with with some diamonds or overcards. Like jacks and queens and stuff with straight draws. And yeah, just... Pick up the open ender on the turn. We got a good blocker too. Like the 7 kind of blocks like his 8-7s, I guess, which kind of helps a little bit, I guess. Didn't have a diamond though, which kind of sucked. Just a much better board for our limping range than his checking range, like 100% of hands versus we have the range and we have the range advantage there because we're going to be limping with a lot of kings and yeah. We have a lot of good kings in our limping range there. Not him. Him, not so much. All his good kings probably are raising. So. Interesting spot here. What do we got, guys? Really? 9 fucking 4. Oh, he's winning money. We can go a little bit smaller because we're going to be 3-betting somewhat linear here, I guess. But you know, our calling range is going to be generally tight here, so yeah, we want to not be slow playing our aces. Kind of surprised that a 9% opener folded to a small 3-bet. Like, what do you have there that you fold to a 3-bet? Like, that's that small. Like, I was giving him good odds to call and try to outplay me or outdraw me or whatever I have, right? He's up 7,000, so he must know what he's doing. Uh-oh. Here's an interesting one. Bet and 2 callers on a 10-7-7 board. So, yeah, there is draws available here. Like, overcalling, though, like, you got to have a pretty fucking good hand to overcall here. Like, at least, like, a good 10 or 7x. Maybe 9-8. 9-8, too, I guess. Those are, like, your only hands you can call with. Maybe some pocket pairs like jacks. Nah, jacks don't make any sense. He would have jammed those. Probably would have jammed pocket 9s too pre-flop. This guy just really is getting after it. And he's getting fucked. Okay, I'm starting to think that guy might be kind of a fish. Says he's up 2K, but he's acting like a fucking fish. Where is he? Maybe he just went on a really good run. I don't know. No, he... 2.1 call. This is kind of fishy to call here, definitely, but I'm trying to get into pots with this FOD guy that's going nuts, so I think if we do flop an ace, we can go with it. Versus him, because he seems to be just throwing his money away here. Check, check, check. Turn is a 10. We're just going to check it back. Yeah, I don't know. He looks like he wasn't a consistent winner for years, and he just broke even. And then all of a sudden, he started doing really good. It makes me think he might be a bot. Like, because who else would play fucking 5,000 tournaments to break even, right? Like, nobody. He probably had a bot running here doing this for him to clear all the bonuses that they had. Say like the 100% up to $100 bonuses. You put 100 on, then you just break even and clear the 100. But then he did pretty well here, and then yeah, I don't know. Weird stats. We're in 3rd place right now. Did he fuck up again? He lost some more? 8, 6, and 9s. Jesus Christ, man. This is pretty fucking funny. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Maybe he's drunk. Could be drunk. Oh, he got one. Definitely want to be getting into pots with that guy. Normally, like, this would be a fine 3-bet, but oh man, this guy rips. He's gonna have somewhat of a wide range here if he's good, but we gotta fold. Like, normally this would be a nice 3-bet, button versus cutoff 40. It'd be great, but with the ICM, we just kind of chill out with these kind of hands that are marginal call-offs, right? Like, we'll check it out, but it calls quite a bit actually. But yeah, it's a nice 3-bet spot for sure. I'm 3-betting there a lot. Yeah, it's a nice spot to 3-bet, but just with ICM, we're just gonna call. This guy actually ISO shoved. He probably had like pocket 7s or 6s, 5s are great ones there. Maybe some like Jack 10 suited, Queen 10 suited, Queen Jack suited, King Jack suited. Maybe some good suited aces, Ace Jack suited, plus. Maybe he throws an Ace 5 suited there. Here we go. Nice, 2 pair. So yeah, like, good players know to squeeze there quite wide. So, because there's just so much dead money in the pot, you really don't need all that good of a hand anymore to rejam. So you're gonna pick up 6.5, 7 big blinds if we both fold, and we're gonna fold like 70% of the time. So, and you're increasing your stack by like 15 to 18% or something like that each time that we get fold. So like, by the time you get called one time and have like 40% equity or 35% equity, you've already made a lot of money. So I don't know why we're not I think we just rip it in with aces here. Just think a minute. Polarizer range. 3-bet really small. Maybe he has like queens or something here. Oh, like Jesus Christ. Good, he doesn't have a heart. Good, it wasn't a jack or a queen. It was like no jacks or queens, baby. Yeah, I agree. He likes his small 3-bets and his small 4-bets. I think that's more like a higher stake thing. They do that a lot more in the higher stakes. They do these little tiny 3-bets and 4-bets. Not these stakes we do a little bit more bigger, but I don't know if that's true anymore. Everything's changed all the time. You know how poker is. It's always evolving. So why the fuck aren't we on the final table here? We're down to 9 and we're not on the final table. I don't know what the hell's going on. Is this an 8 max? Must be. I didn't even notice the whole fucking tournament. Eight max. Yeah, it is 8 max. Let's call. We don't want to be 3-betting these hands versus him. The bubble factor is fucking nuts here, so. Check. He's actually not being aggressive here. I was going to check raise here. think we just have to call here. Yeah. We just have to call. Like, we've seen him show down, like, ridiculous hands. So. Some absolutely ridiculous shit. So, we're going to check call. I was definitely check raising that board, though. So, we check raise it. He checked king, queen, which is good. Definitely a good play. You really don't want me folding my worst king X and queen X, like queen jack or jack 10 or queen 10. You really don't need me folding those hands. You want me to keep me in, so when the queen comes, you win a big pot, right? So, plus, I'm going to have a lot of straight draws. It's going to feel gross check raising them. We probably just check call versus him with the bubble factor being so fucking high, but 3, 7, 10. Okay, he has a shit ton of 10x here. Shit tons. Shit tons in his range here. Tons of 10x. Wonder if we would raise this. There we go. We got him. We got the stone nuts. Let's go 13. Unlucky number 13. Let's go real nice and small. Yeah, I don't think we're getting much more out of him there. Like, it's just a 4-card straight board. We have the nuts. I think we might get 13 out of him with a pair. I think if we just pot and polarize our range, I just don't think we're getting... Especially when these guys probably have absolutely no respect for my game. Because they have no idea who I am, right? So they probably assume I'm just a fish that doesn't know what he's doing. Because I don't play constantly like these guys do. 8-7 off. Easy call. King 5-3. What check raises do we have here? I don't think this one will be a check raise. I think 7-6. 7-6 a pretty good one. 6-4. Maybe Ace-4. Ace-2. Ace-6 maybe. So like having that overcard. And spades obviously. Like we have a lot of check raises here. We do have a few anyway. Like I don't think we have to reach to 8-7. But I could be wrong. You know. Like that app with... fucking DTO has shown me a couple check raise bluffs that I'm missing that are pretty thin looking to me, but I don't really think we need to be check raise bluffing too much versus this particular guy anyway, because he's kind of a wing nut. Who knows what he has, right? Like he called me with fucking 6-4 suited in the small blind earlier. When I raised on the cutoff, he called me with 6-4 fucking suited. I don't know if he's trying to like target me because he knows I'm the only non-regular on this in this tournament right now, or what the fuck. But I almost want to limp in with this fucking beautiful hand. I gotta fold to a shove here. This guy's pretty aggro. I gotta fold to a damn shove, which sucks. Yeah, it'd be nice if they could get us out of here. I'm tired of attacking this guy's big blind. The bubble factor is higher versus him than anybody else in this whole fucking tournament. He has to be in the big blind when I'm on the button. Like, you need like an extraordinarily tight hand to call. If he jams, I need like... Yeah, just an extraordinarily tight hand. Okay, blockers all day we're raising. Like queens, kings, aces. I don't even know if queens. Queens might even be a fold all in pre-flop. Probably is, actually. Kings and aces, that's our range. Versus his all-ins. So, we need like 65, 68% equity on average versus range to call. So maybe queens are okay. The queens are close, anyway. Hopefully we don't get there. Yeah, we got pretty lucky flopping the nuts there. He actually had the straight, I think, too, on the flop. Did he have the straight when I raised there? I don't know why this isn't working. It's fucking annoying. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I know why. I forgot. ACR is different than PokerStars. You go down here and you look for it. It was Queen Jack. Queen Jack. They're hard to find. Aces. Where's Queen Jack? Queen 10, Jack 7, Ace 8, 6 4. Yeah, I don't see it here. What the hell is it? It was a while ago, was it? Check. We bet range. Like, smallish. So we bet range because like we turn our hand face up if we don't bet here because we have to bet 100%. No way we're barreling off with it though. Like there's no reason for behind doing that. So I'm gonna be checking back quite a few ace-x for pot control as well. 10-9. Really bad combo to bluff there. Like, my folding range is going to contain, like, a lot of fucking hearts, and you're doing that. I don't know. Maybe it's good. But there, I made a loose call versus him. With sixes. But I think it's fine. Like, 4.5. He bet half pot, so... Man, we're going to be staying up all fucking night. I got shit to do in the morning. Fuck. Did not expect this to go this long. What are the prizes anyway? Yeah, a couple $100 for first. I've had a rough go on ACR since I started on here. Done best on 888 actually. I'm up to like 360 right now US from $100 buy-in or deposit in the last couple months. We're at 122. I started at 100 on here. We're at 122. So I just been kind of breaking even. Won like $20. And then on PokerStars, we started at 100 on there too. I just usually throw 100. Oh yeah, I'm not logged in. Yeah, I think we're at 120 on there as well, actually. But I just signed up. I played like 6 tournaments on there. We got a flat here. Easy flat. This hand's too good to 3-bet. He has the range and nut advantage here. I'm kind of surprised we got a check out of him here. Check. He bets medium. This is like a really high up in our range hand, but versus this guy, I think we just want to trap. To be honest, and plus, you know, reduce our variance here. We don't really want to check raise and get it in with this. Could have us here. Well, we got him again. Fuck yeah, we got him again with ace 5. What the fuck are you doing with ace 5? I guess he's just taking his aggressive image and trying to use it to get me to call with the queen. Because, like, if you think about it, this is one of my best aces. I have ace 9, ace 10. I have ace 9 and ace 10, and then ace jack's 3-bet, ace queen's 3-bet. So yeah. So like check raising is probably pretty reasonable without payout implications, but we'll just check call. Try to play a small pot with the chip leader, second chip leader. Anyway, guys, Thanks for watching. I didn't expect to have a part 8 tonight, but tends to happen when you're doing good, right? So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for part 8.